Hi guys, welcome to the glitter pit. You're in the right place. So excited about today. Hopefully you guys are excited. For those of you that got the newsletter, you guys got a huge heads up. Hopefully you took a chance to read it, or it took a minute to read it and find out all the details. Even more stuff will be, well, pretty much the same stuff is posted on my website. So if you checked out my blog, all the details are over there as well. But today is our first card class, and it's so much more than just a card class. We're making 3 projects today. I know. Somebody in the early bird chat said, I can't believe Dawn's making 3 projects today. I know. I can't either. So happy Wednesday. It's 3 o'clock. You guys are supposed to be here with me. How's everybody doing today? Let me go ahead and turn my comments on.
Something went wrong.
Oh.
Please try again.
No. I don't know what happened. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I don't know. It didn't come across my phone, so it was on my watch. It wasn't on my phone. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with an early bird glitter spinner. Some things are never going to change. You know what I mean? All right, so I have these faux sea glass shapes. Let me get my spinner really quick. Let me get my iPad over here. Let me flip this over first. So I see you guys on the flip side. All right, let's do the picture-in-picture. What do you say? I'll do that for a little bit, but we're going to be die cutting, and like I said, we're making 3 projects today. So those of you that got the PDF early, I've heard from many of you that have already started cutting out the pieces for the card. So that's good. We have some stampers with us today. I'm so excited. All right, let me get my stylist here. All right, so these are for this spinner is for the faux sea glass shapes. Okay, so let's go ahead and spin. I know, I seen somebody say hello, and I don't want to say it because she'll pop on here again. And it's like weird. It's like I say a certain word, and then she's like, oh, how can I help you? And I'm like, no. All right, who is it going to be? Oh, that's me. That's hilarious. All right, let me get my Post-it notes, actually. I can't win my own glitter spinner. Hello. All right, let's start here spinning. Spinning. All right, right here. Received your text and email alert, Dawn. Looks like you have some awesome stuff going on for us. Can't wait to hear all about it. Who said that? Nicole! Yay, Nicole! Yes, Nicole. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I told Richard, he's upstairs. I said, Richard, you better be praying that everything goes off without a hitch. Because I've never made 3 projects live before. So I'm kind of like nervous. And I don't want to go like 5 hours. I mean, I'm sure it's not going to go 5 hours. But I don't want to be like forever. But the projects are so cute. And listen up. So there's a host code. We're also doing card kits. And you guys probably wondering, what in the world is a card kit? So when you place an order with me, starting today through Saturday at midnight, the host code will be closed, hopefully by that time. But if you place an order using the host code that I'm going to show you right now, this host code, if you place an order using that host code for at least $40, you're going to get the card kit. And let me show you the card kit. This is the card kit. It's going to have a thank you note inside. And it's going to have all the consumables to make the 3 projects we're going to make today. I'm so excited. All right, so, but you have to place the order starting today until Saturday at midnight Eastern time. So Sunday morning, I'm going to start cutting for all of these, and then hopefully the packets are going to go out early next week. So this is how they're going to look, okay? So you get your little monthly thank you note, which we always have done, and then you're going to get the envelopes for the cards and all the consumables. And I will explain at each card what you're going to get and what you're going to have to do, all right? And then also the PDF. This is what everybody was falling in love with. The PDF took me like all week to get it finally narrowed down and postable today. So this is the final PDF or the printable. It doesn't have the directions for each card. That's what you guys are going to use with the videos and today's live. So each project has its own printable with the measurements and supplies used for each of the cards. Okay? The cards will not be in any, well, they're in an order, but they're not on the order of the way the projects are listed on the printable. We're going to start with the easiest and then do the next step up and then the next step up. So here's the host code. It's T33NHQJM. So you have until midnight on the 17th to place your order for at least $40. And you will get tokens if you reach $50. So just to let you know that too. But at least $40 order is needed to get the card kit. If you don't want the card kit, don't use the host code. And then if you forget by chance to use the host code, you got to email me before Sunday so I can add it to my calling for Monday morning for the host code to be added to your order. All right, so you need to let me know as soon as you place the order so I know to count you for the kit if you by chance forget to add the host code. So now here is one stipulation that you don't want to use the host code. If your host code or if your order is $150 or more, do not use this host code. The reason is because in the annual catalog and then also in the holiday mini catalog, you get your special Stampin' Rewards for your $150 order or more. So depending on if it's $150 or more, depends on how much Stampin' Rewards dollars you get to spend on free stuff. So don't use my host code and I will still send you the card kit if you place an order between now and Saturday at midnight, all right? Just don't use the host code because you're getting goodies for your own $150 workshop. Well, you know, your order, but that's the way Stampin' Up words it, okay? So is there any questions before we get started with that? I know it's a sale coming on Thursday, tomorrow. I got to get to that part. Okay, so let's just go through these lickety-split here really quick, and then I'm going to announce the glitter giveaway from last week and show you the new stamp sets. Then we're going to start stamping, all right? So don't forget to sign up for my weekly newsletter. This goes out on Wednesday at 2:30 approximately. I think I've only missed a time or two, but you're going to text with your cell phone 1 glitter, and the cell phone number is 22828. Then send it, and then it's going to pop back and say enter your email address. This is the email address that you want my newsletter to go to, so you check it. So enter your email address and then click send, and then it should pop back and say you're all set. Okay, you can do this from your cell phone if you're in the United States. Any cell phone provider in the United States will work with this service. If you're outside the US, you need to email me personally so I can add you, because it's got to be a US phone provider for your cell phone service. It's got to be like Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, all them. So if you live outside the US and you want to get my newsletter, just let me know, okay? And I'll get you added. But please double check your email that you want to be added, because once I add it, then it should go out the following Wednesday. Okay, so weekly deals are ending today. Today is the last week, and this is like a secret. Last week, there was an overlap. So if you guys wait until, well, don't wait. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know if it's going to be like this tomorrow, but last week, the week number 1 and the week number 2 were posted on the 8th. And it was just for a little bit. So there was like a little slight moment there on that Thursday of last week that you could get week number 2 weekly deals and this week's weekly deals. But I don't know if that was a glitch or what. So I wouldn't really totally rely on that happening again tomorrow, but you never know. But this is the last day for this week's weekly updates. You can see all the cute little goodies. I actually placed an order for a bunch of stuff. I got some more Fresh Freesia ribbon. I got these cute little embellished backed flowers. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff on here this week. So take a look at this. These are the weekly deals. And next, well, not next, but tomorrow will be a new weekly deal day. So there'll be a bunch of new stuff over there. All right. Brand new paper pumpkin. I had mentioned last week that I wanted to show you next month's paper pumpkin box. I don't have any idea. None of us demonstrators, even though we're demonstrators, you think we could get a heads up, but all we get to see is what you guys get to see. But remember me mentioning that I got this flyer in my order and it showed for September. This is October's paper pumpkin, and then this is November. Now, supposedly, if you guys read my blog, these two kits are going to kind of go together. One's going to be cards, which is for October. And then I think November are Christmas tags that coordinate with the cards. I think if I read that right. But look how cute the boxes are. So those are your next, well, this month's paper pumpkin in November. So 2 Christmases back to back. Woohoo! All right, but this month we're making 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. Super cute Christmas cards. And we're making Christmas cards today. All right, now this is what somebody had mentioned, 24-hour flash sale for stamps. The stamp sets that are listed, there's a flyer. I try to post it in the link down below. I try to do that every week for you guys, but I didn't get the link. Just go to my website or go to my online store tomorrow, because that's when the sale starts. It's for 24 hours. And all the stamp sets that are listed on the flyer, which will be on the website too. And I want to say they're all the annual catalog stamp sets, because there's like 3 pages. Look at this. Look at all the stamps that are on sale for 15% off. Now, I do have the list over on my website right now if you want to go ahead and click on it and then make your list so you're ready to go. Oh, it's 4 pages. Well, let's say 3¼ pages. That is a lot of stamps. And we all love stamps. So 15% off. Use my host code and you're going to get the card kit too. And if you go to $50 or more, for every 50 you get a token. Now the kit is for 1 person per order. So it's not like you're gonna, when you place a $150 order, you're not gonna get like 3 or 4 of the kits. You're just gonna get 1 kit per order per person, all right? But the sale starts tomorrow. So make your list, get your favorites. And then the perfect partners are still going on. These are the 6 brand new die collections that coordinate with stamp sets that are in the annual catalog, and then also the mini catalog that didn't have a die or a punch, like in a bundle. So these bundles are available through September 30th, which I kind of highlighted there. Make a note, if you guys want any of these, I've got the piggy one and I got the apple harvest so far. Okay, so get your favorites for that. And then World Card Making Day. Hey, guess what? So now Stampin' Up! Is adding the rhinestones or the pearls. They're adding them now to your order. At least I think they did. At least on my order they did. So you don't have to add it, but just double check, all right? Make sure that number, 158987, and these are for your free iridescent basic jewel embellishments for the pearls. When you buy any of these bundles, because I just bought this bundle, any of these 3 bundles, you're going to get a free package of the pearls. But we had mentioned last week that the item was not being added, but now it is, I believe. Just double check before you close out. And if by chance you don't get it and it's like a whoopsie, all we have to do is just call Stampin' Up. We'll get it fixed. All right? All right, let's do the glitter giveaway from last week. Let me get my picture up here. Let's do the spinner. So good. All right. Sandy and Fran, you guys won the glitter giveaway from last week, which was on September 8th. There was I want to say like a dove or a no, I think it was a dove stamp set, because I got a cardinal stamp set for you guys this week. So, and then the celebration stamp set too. So Sandy and Fran, your stamps are all bundled up, and I'm going to be dropping them off at the post office tomorrow morning. So everything's good. I got your addresses, and thank you for contacting me, everybody. Yay. All right, let's do an applause for Nicole and for Sandy and for, oh my, there we go, and for Fran. Woo-hoo! Congratulations. All right, let's go back over here. All right. So now these are the 2 stamp sets I have posted on my website for tomorrow's glitter giveaway. This is Always an Adventure. This is a red rubber, brand new. I think I had 2 of these, but this one's never been used before. It's really cute, like a camping stamp set. And then this one, Toil, is it Toil Christmas? Beautiful cardinal and the dies. I think this had a die, but I couldn't find it. So you're just getting the stamp set. Okay? So these are going to be posted on my website. To get in the drawing for these 2 stamp sets, you're going to win one of the 2. So 2 people will win a stamp set. All you have to do is just leave a comment over on my website, which is right here, dawnstampingthoughts.net. Leave a comment, and your name will be entered, and we do a random drawing, and I will announce the winners next Wednesday right here in the glitter pit. So cute. All right, so make sure you go to my website tomorrow. Also, tomorrow's blog post is going to have all the cards, all the videos. There's going to be a total of 4 videos, including this one, the live replay from the glitter pit. This is just an overview of the card class in general. There's 3 other videos that will have a video for each card. So it's a cleaner, shorter version of the card. And a lot of it, I'm just putting the card together and showing you what comes in the kit somewhat. So I will start with the easiest card, which is this one here. Let me show you the cards all together. So these are the 3 cards in your packet, your card kit that you will get. Now, the policy with Stampin' Up! Is that we cannot do any stamping for the card kits. Okay? So you will get all the consumables, and if there's any die cutting that you need to do, you will get the cardstock to do your own stamping and die cutting. All right? And I will kind of go through all that on what you're getting and what you have to do when you get it. All right? So we're going to start with the easiest card of the bunch right now, and this is this one right here. And we're all the cards are using the Sweet Candy Canes bundle, which is this one right here. Sweet Candy Canes bundle and the candy cane dies. This is a bundle, and you can save 10%, and it's in the holiday catalog right now. All right, so let's get our pieces. I'm going to make this card with you guys. We're going to be using the thick basic white. Now, this is how your packet's going to come to you, minus the envelope. You guys are going to get your own envelopes. Okay, so your basic white piece is cut at 4 1/4 by 11. And you're going to score this and cut it. So I'm going to cut that and score it with you. And then 2 pieces of the Sweetest Christmas designer paper. This is double-sided. Even though this side looks like it's the same, but you can see there's a slight difference. This one's more closer together and this one's wider, the stripes. So, but you got the garden green and the, I think this is the real red side. So it's totally up to you. You guys can totally make it different than what I'm making it. All right, so these are both cut at 2 1/2 by 4. Then you're going to have a piece of 9 inches of the garden green and real red combo pack. Yeah, there should be 9 inches. I do the bow and then I cut it the way I make it. So if you guys don't have that fat of fingers like I do, you could probably make 2 bows out of this. I don't know, but 9 inches is what I can do. So you're stuck with me cutting the ribbon for my fat fingers. Okay, so this is the garden green color we're going to make, or the bow with. And then you're going to get a cutout, but not a cutout. You're going to get a piece of the candy cane. So now in the kit, you're going to have to either cut this out with your scissors or use your die. So hopefully you have the die because you're going to be using it a lot with these cards. So, and there's 2 different dies in this collection. Let me show you here. One is going to die cut this way, and then one is going to die cut this way. And this candy cane is really super easy to cut with scissors too. So even if you don't have the die to cut out the candy cane, you can still cut it out really nice with your scissors, all right? In one of the videos, I even show you how it is so easy. Okay, so use your dies for cutting out your candy cane. And I did cut out a couple of the other styles of candy canes, and I want to show you because even though the candy canes are in the designer paper and we're using a candy cane, you might not get this color or the one we're going to make today. I'm going to use it with the green candy cane. So I just want to show you that all the candy canes will look super cute with any of the cards, okay? Because it's all using the same color combo. So it doesn't matter if you get a green candy cane or a multicolored with the Blushing Bride, Pool Party, the Sweet Sorbet, or the Garden Green. Still cute. And then there's a red and Sweet Sorbet with the Blushing Bride. And then there's the red and green. Okay? And of course, if you got the stamp set, you could also stamp your own candy cane. Okay? So I'm going to die cut this. Oh no, I think I already got one cut out here. Let me grab my green one that I'm going to use. Yeah. Hold on, let me just grab my candy cane. So I've already cut mine out, but this is the way yours will come in your kit. Okay, so you have all the consumables, and that's it. Now, I will probably be cutting your card base. Oh, you need another piece of basic white. This is cut at 3/8 by 4 1/4. And we're going to stamp on this, and I'm going to show you how you can do it, because if I can do it, you guys can do it. So like I was mentioning before, I think I'm going to cut your thick basic white just because it's probably going to be fitting in the envelope a little bit easier. Okay. So what you're going to do is this is your 4 1/4 by 11. You're going to first score at 5 1/2. So score it in the middle first. And then take it back to 2 3/4. And you're going to remove that piece. Now, you want to cut it and score it in that fashion, because if you cut it, then if you go to score it at 5 1/2, look what happens. It's not going to be right. So score first in half and then cut at 2 3/4. Okay? So now keep both of these pieces. This piece is going to go on the front of your card like this. So it's going to make it really cute. Now you can turn your card horizontal if you want. This is totally up to you. The card kit is the way I designed it, is the way I'm making it with you guys. But it's your card kit. You guys can turn it, make it however you want. You can embellish it, You can embellish it even more if you want. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and tie my bow. Just going to take my rabbit ears and cross that over and tuck it. And then you just, the trick with making bows is just playing with it. Seriously, pull it in, pull it tight, get it to the size you want. That doesn't look very good. So I'm starting over. Trust me, you don't like start making beautiful bows right out the door. You know, you got to have a lot of practice. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Yeah, that one's better, I think. Let me turn this here. Turn that a little bit. There we go. And I just want a little bow because this is going to go at the bottom of my candy cane. Okay? So remember, I'm going to use the green one because I want to show you, like, even though this one is using the multicolored, I'm going to use it with the green and the red. Okay? So now this is another situation that you guys need to decide. Where's my adhesive at? Hold on. Is this it? No. Hold on. I might have to use liquid glue. I'll just use liquid glue. Okay, so this is where you're going to decide on what piece you want where. So, like, I know I want the stripes up at the top, right? But you can change it and put the green up top and put the stripes on the bottom. Let me show you what that looks like. Okay, and then with the green candy cane, there's enough contrast there that you can see it. You know, if it's too many stripes, probably not. But I'm going to put the red down here, and then you can put that up there. Or you can put the green down here and this stripe up top. You can do that too. Let me see what the candy cane would look good with the green. Oh yeah, that would look good. Want me to do it that way? Probably be a lot of green though, but I'm going to do it that way. Let's put the green on the bottom of the fun fold part. And put your stripes up at the top. Okay, then we're going to put this one up at the top, and you're only going to put adhesive at the very top section. Right about there is probably good. And then you're just going to center it. Now you can go to the left if you want, and to the right. I don't care. You can turn it this way. Like I said, you can make it horizontal. But with it going vertical, the candy cane will fit better on your rectangle. Okay? I just want that to stick down really good. All right, let me get my dimensionals. There's a mixture of dimensionals for your kit. You're going to have to supply your own dimensionals, your adhesive, your scissors, your die cut machine, all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, 2 dimensionals on the candy cane, and I'm using the mini dimensionals. The full size do work on here. So I'm going to, let me see my sample. Yeah, I'm going to tilt this a little bit, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my bow on with the glue dot. You may also need your take your pick tool for the card class. Just more convenient. It's not a must, but it is nice to have it. So I'm going to go ahead and put my bow at the bottom with the glue dot. Right there. And then we're going to snip the ribbon on the tails. Okay. So now we're going to stamp the greeting on this little tiny strip. You can do it. I know you can do it. I need to get my stamp. Here it is. All right, so now this is another choice that you can make. You got to supply your ink. We're using Garden Green and Real Red, and then also Poppy Parade for color of the cardstock, or the classic ink, sorry. I'm going to use the Garden Green. No, you know what? I'm going to use red since I changed it up. We're going to stamp it in red. And then we're going to stamp this greeting right here on this little 3/8 by 4 1/4. It's the most wonderful time of year in the Sweet Candy Cane stamp set. And make sure you're stamping it right. I don't normally put my labels on my stamps, and it's just because I'm lazy. When I get a new stamp set, I'm usually wanting a stamp. I don't want to put the labels and stuff on. So make sure you stamp it so it looks good on your scrap paper. All right, now, the trick with anything, especially when you're lining it up with the banner or like this strip, is to make sure that the block is bigger than your stamp. Not like a ton bigger, but you want to be able to see this piece of cardstock underneath your stamping block, so you can line it up at least with that. Now, if it's a photopolymer stamp set, that's even better. But this is the red rubber, so I'm going to pull this really close to me. I'm going to put my head in the camera probably. Hold on. I want to stamp this right in the center. And let's hope I did that good. Yes, pretty good. Now, our cardstock is awesome because it's two-sided. So if you want to do it again, I'm going to do it again. It probably would help if you put like a black, you know what, let me see here. Yeah, there's a piece back here. I can put this on a dark piece of cardstock so then I can even see it more. You know what I mean? With this being white and my grid paper white, it's probably like, I can't see the shape of the cutout very good. Okay, I'm just pulling this closer to me. Hold on, let me try this again. Are you holding your breath like I am? I know you guys are. Yes! Well, that's a little crooked, but it's definitely more centered. Okay? All right. That will be in your card kit just like that. All right, and then we're going to use the mini dimensionals again. We're going to put 2 on the back. This is my back side. 2 over here. And what you're going to do is you're going to put this right along that cut line where we cut that 2 3/4 piece off for this piece. So right here, right at that line, okay? So you're just going to put that right over top of the candy cane and right over top of that cut line. Isn't it cute? So adorable. All right, now we're going to stamp our greeting on the inside. And this one I'm using also from the Sweet Candy Canes. Wishing you lots of love, joy, and happiness this Christmas season and always. And I'm going to stamp this with the Real Red again since it's out. But you can use the Garden Green. Totally up to you. Oh, remember to stamp your greeting so the flap is covering up your greeting. Okay, so kind of stamp it high. I'm going to stamp it up here. Right about there. Wishing you lots of love, joy, and happiness this Christmas season and always. Awesome. All right. So that's card number 1. Easy, right? Cute. I will be giving these cards away at the end of the hour for the glitter spinner as well, all right? Not all 3, just one. I'll give all 3 away to one person each card. So we have 3 winners, all right? All right, I'm just cleaning up my mess as I move forward because I have a lot of stuff for each card. All right, let's move to the next card, which I'm calling, here, let me pull up my PDF, which I think is like the first card on, yeah, this is the first card. This is what I'm calling the Magnet Candy Cane Christmas card. This was actually a make and take for my Glitter Queens retreat that I had designed for them to make, and everybody loved it. So that's in the card kit. So I got to make sure I keep these cards separate so I know to give those away at the end of the hour. So I want to show you the finished card first because it's so cute. Now you are getting the magnets to finish your card, and they're going to be tucked inside your envelope. So whenever you get the card kit, make sure you're looking in the envelopes because there's probably going to be something tucked inside, like your little gems maybe, especially the magnets, because I don't want to lose the magnets. But look at this card. So when you open it, it's cute like this. But then when it closes, it's magnetized. So let me see if you can hear this. Can you hear that snap? Bend and snap. That's what we were all doing when we made this card. We were doing the Reese Witherspoon, you know. What is that movie from? Bend and Snap. Was it from Clueless? Isn't that cute? It's just one of those unique things that you don't normally see, you know, or, you know, have. I love it. I know, it's the little things, right? Okay, so now let's go ahead and get our card pieces for this card. I have everything organized on the left-hand side of me. It's crazy. All right, now I got my little cheat sheet here. So I don't have to keep looking at the big old printable. All right, now, this is something that I'm not going to be die cutting for you, but I want to give you a little heads up. Because even if you don't have these dies, you can also use any scallop that you might have, all right? So this is the scalloped contour dies, which we all love these dies. So many of my customers, you guys should already have these dies. This is the scallop we're using. But I'm going to cut mine today because I want to show you there's a right way and a wrong way to cut this. Trust me, I know because I did it the wrong way. And I was like, what? That's not good. All right, so you're going to need the scalloped contour dies for the front here, the scallop, which you can see right here. Okay? And then these are all the pieces that you're going to get with your consumables for your kit, except for the candy cane because that's stamped. This is when we're using the Poppy Parade classic ink, and I don't want to lose my magnets. That's my magnet. You're going to get 2 of them. So let's start with the base. You're going to use the basic white in the thick. This is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to die cut that. Then you're going to get a piece of the red and white glimmer paper. This glimmer paper, let me see here, is cut at 1.5 by 3 3/4. And then 2 pieces of the Sweetest Christmas designer paper. It's all in that candy cane suite. This piece is cut at 2.5 by 4 3/4. And then this piece is cut at 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. This is all on the PDF, okay? And then you're going to get a piece of scrap of the thick basic white for stamping, which I'm going to do with you too. Now, I did die cut and stamp the leaves, but I want to show you what I did. So I'm just going to put these all aside. These will not be in your kit. You have to stamp and die cut these out, okay? Because no stamping, remember? And I am sure not going to cut these out and expect you to stamp on them. Hello? That's not going to happen. So, like with any of my card kits, because I'm hoping to do this every Wednesday with you guys. So like with any card kit, if you have something similar, feel free to use whatever you have. But if you're wanting to make the cards like I do, these are the products that I'm using, all right? So if you have like another mistletoe stamp and die, use that. If you have another candy cane, you're free to use that. It's your card kit, okay? Then you're going to also use 2 pieces of the Real Red and Garden Green combo ribbon, like the green one. This is the red. You're going to use one at the 9-inch to make a bow. And then this one is 3.5 inches, which we're going to use for the front of the card. And then you're going to get this die cut out, which is also from the Candy Canes dies. Here, let me show you that. The little die right here. You know, this die was originally made to hold a candy cane. And I would show you, but I don't have any candy canes. I guess it's a little early in the year for that. But, okay, so now kind of go with me here. Let me see if I can get a pencil. I got a pencil. So, like, let's say this is a candy cane. You're just going to put your candy cane through the hole here, right? This is what it was for. But I'm using mine as a tag. Well, apparently this is too big. But you guys get the gist, right? So you put a little tag on it, stamp it, put some glitter on it, and put a bow, and there's your candy cane. Isn't it cute? I thought that was so clever. Now I can't get this out. All right, yeah, there we go. But we're going to use it as a tag today on the card, okay? So you're going to get all these pieces. All these pieces without the die cuts, and you're going to have to cut your card, okay? All right. Let's die cut. Do I need to stamp? Oh, you know what? Let me stamp, and I'll show you what I did, all right? So then we'll die cut all that out together. All right, so let's stamp first. This is what you guys have to do, all right? So you're going to need your Poppy Parade. And I know Poppy Parade is not in this color combo. You know what I mean? It's the Real Red, Sweet Sorbet, Blushing Bride, Pool Party, Garden Green. Pool Party or Poppy Parade is nowhere to be seen. But when I was designing this card for my team, the Poppy Parade looked awesome. Doesn't that look like red? So just try your ink. See which red looks best. Because my Real Red was super, super dark. Almost looked like cherry cobbler. And I was like, I don't want that. So just test your ink and see. My Poppy Parade looks really nice like a Real Red. Okay, so this little piece here, and this is just scrap. I don't know. It's this 3 by 4.5. Okay. So you should have enough space to stamp your candy cane and your 3 mistletoe stamps, your leaves or whatever. Doesn't that look like Real Red? Legit, right? I mean, look, and it's Poppy Parade. Let me show you that I'm not fibbing. Look, Poppy Parade. But that looks like really good. All right, now we're going to use the garden green. Oh, I need that poppy parade for the greeting later. Okay, so now this stamp, I even show you in the shorter version that the stamp's so cute with the leaves. Look at the leaves on this card. And you're not doing anything special. All you're doing is just stamping, like inking it up. And look how cute it is. Stamp. Look how cute. I know. It's not like I'm stamping off or doing the rock and roll or whatever. You know, it's just stamping it. Full ink. And look how cute. Like very detailed image. Hold on. Let me get camera get focused here. Isn't it cute? All right. Now we can die cut. So I'm going to take this off of my face because I'm going to bring in my die cut machine and I don't want the little camera to be in the way of everything. So we're going to go ahead and die cut out at least our scallop, and I'm going to show you what I did for the leaves and stuff, all right? So just give me a second here. I got my die cut machine right over here to the right. All right. Oh, don't lose my magnet. Where can I put my magnet? I'm going to put it into my card. All right, hopefully I can keep it there. All right, so let's take this off. Let's take this off the screen, and then you guys can just see the die cut machine really, really good. Okay? All right. Here we go. Plus, I got to stand up to die cut. We'll see how this goes. Because maybe in future classes, I will be doing the die cutting ahead of time. But I want to show you everything, you know, so what to expect in the class. All right, I do have a new set of die plates. So brand spanking new, and they're really awesome. And the reason I'm doing this with the new plates is because die cutting out those, which is the next card, kind of warped out my plate pretty bad. So you're going to use your platform number 1, then your die cut plate number 2, and then your 2 number 3 plates. Okay, so one's on the bottom. Line these up. And then you're going to take your card. Now, this is the trick, right? So, I have a sample to show you the wrong way. You want to put the scallop going towards the card that you want. The scrap is getting cut off, okay? So, this is my sample here. But I also have my magnet in here. Okay. This was my sample. This is what I want to happen. So this is the way the die is got to be cut, like this, okay? If you turn it the other way, which is the other side, this is what's going to happen. That's what you don't want. So you don't want your scallop on this little piece. You want your scallop on the big card. So you just want to remove this 1-inch piece, okay? So when you're die cutting, whatever scallop you're going to use, pay attention. Maybe do a test run on your die just to make sure. And I'm going to see here. Yeah, I want my scallop with my stitching. This is the way it looks like in the scalloped contours. I want my stitched edge facing the left. So this 1-inch edge right here, I want to cut off. So now I want to remind you here that this is the designer paper that you have in your pack. This one is 1.25 inches. So you have some wiggle room. If you go over just a little bit more than 1 inch, it's going to be fine. But see, on the card, when it's closed, you want this paper to show out. So the paper is 1.25, but you're going to cut about 1 inch. And I'm just going to eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, you have some wiggle room. And I'm just praying I got this right with the scallop. If not, you're going to be a witness of something great. All right, hold on. Let me crank this through here. Hold on. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm holding my breath again. Okay, so now you got your scallop on your card. So then this is the front of your card. And then when you take your designer paper and you put this on to the base, your card is going to show the designer paper off to the right hand side. That's what you want. Okay? So that's good. All right, now to die cut your candy cane and your little mistletoe, that is all in the candy canes die. Now, depending on what stamp, what way you want to cut your candy cane, there's 2 stamps for the candy cane. So we're going to cut that out. Then you have 2 mistletoe. So you're just going to line those up, okay, and die cut those out. So that's how I did that. All right? Easy. But you're going to have to do that because it's stamping involved, okay? No stamping is allowed. I know. It's kind of a pit, but that is Stampin' Up's policy, okay? We don't want to be in trouble. All right. So now we got all our pieces die cut. Let me take my bone folder over that. Where is my bone folder? There it is. Okay. We're doing good on time, right? Yeah, so make sure with the thick cardstock, if you guys never used our thick basic white, it is so nice. So you can compare your other cardstocks to this because it is nice, especially if you're using it for like a base, which we are for this card. So now let's grab our other pieces here. We got my mistletoe and my pieces of designer paper. Let's do some stamping. Let me get my Puppy Parade Classic ink back out. We're going to stamp the greeting. And this is also from the Sweet Candy Canes stamp set. We're using Candy Cane Wishes Mistletoe Kisses. Isn't that cute? We're using the bundle, so we're using it on almost every card. Okay, so this is our tag. This is going to be pretty easy to stamp, so I die cut this out for you. I just can't stamp it. Once again, you're going to stamp it to test it to see if it's straight. I'm going to bring this towards me, and I'm going to stamp it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so now you're going to take your ribbon. This is the 3.5-inch ribbon. You're going to put it through the front and then pull it around to the other side from the back and then push that up to the front. You don't need very much of this ribbon because we're just wrapping it around the designer paper, okay? So it should look like that. And then your, hold on. If I can grab it. Okay, so now this is your 2.5 by 4 3/4 piece of designer paper. I need to find my adhesive, my stamp and seal, so I can't find it. I have some of this. Here, let me try this. This would probably be good. All right, so I'm going to put some adhesive on the back, and then I'm going to wrap this greeting around with the ribbon to the back side. Okay, that's all that's holding that on there. Okay, because our candy cane and our glimmer paper is going to slide behind that. So put that on there, and then we're going to take our glimmer paper. Oh, we want to round the corners. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to round the corners. I don't think I have my envelope punch board out here. Okay, so on my shorter, cleaner version, I rounded the corners, which this isn't that one. Let me see if I got the other one here. Hold on. I don't have the other card here. But on my shorter version, what I did is I rounded all the points on the glimmer paper, the designer paper, and then also on the base of the card and over on the designer paper. So it just kind of spruces it up a little bit more. So if you have a corner rounder, this is totally optional. You can corner round all the points. Okay, so this will be on the shorter version, so you can see me using the envelope punch board for that. Okay, and I don't have it here, so I'm not going to corner round it with you. But you would do that before you put all this together. Okay, So we're going to put our red glimmer paper. Now this red glimmer paper comes in a pack with white that looks like sparkling snow. It's so pretty. And 6x6. I think you're getting 4 6x6 pieces of each color. So now you see how that's grabbing that ribbon on the back, because it is ribbon that I wrapped around. So with the glimmer paper, it's kind of scratchy. So just tuck that down behind there and then center that. Okay. And then your candy cane, which is the one I already die cut out, you're going to tuck that under there, and we're going to pop that up on dimensionals. Okay. Here's my mini dimensionals. One moment, please. I use my big dimensionals. Okay, so one on the top, one on the bottom. Okay, then you're going to slide that under the greeting. Okay, and then our mistletoe, we definitely need the mini dimensionals for that. So I'm going to put a mini dimensional on 2 of the mistletoes at the top. And then 1 at the bottom. If I can grab it, hold on. I'm having an issue. Right, here's my other mistletoe right here and right here. All right, I got 2 over there. All right, so 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom. Right here. Yeah, okay. Now we're going to take our 2 that are on the bottom, or on the top, sorry, and we're going to tuck these in, right? Yeah, tuck these in behind that tag. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so tuck it in behind the tag, and tuck another one over here, off to the side. Now this one won't stick very good, probably, because it's got the dimensional at the top. I'll put that on when we put it on the card. Then this, oh no, that's the bottom. This one will work. That's what I was going for. Okay, so this is the bottom one that has the dimensional on the bottom, right here, and then the top. Then this is another top. You'll see when you're putting your card kit together. Okay, and then that's your little layer for the front of the card. Isn't it cute? Now, let me zoom back out. We're going to make a bow with our other piece of ribbon. Remember, it should be 9 inches. I'm going to make another bow. If anything, you guys will be a professional bow maker by the time the class is done. Yeah. All right. Twist that around. Hold on. Starting over. It's makes me nervous tying bows on screen. I don't know why. So I went to the dentist yesterday. I have to get a crown for my broken tooth. You guys know I told you guys this last week, right? I chipped a tooth, and it's one of my back molars. So I got to go in and get it done. Richard's going this Friday to get a crown put on his tooth too. All right, so there's my cute little bow. Now we're going to get a mini glue dot. So there's always something in the Griffith house, right? Getting our teeth fixed now. So we're going to put our little mini glue dot over here on the side with the ribbon. See how I did that right there? And then we're just going to put our bow right there. And then, of course, we're going to trim our ribbon down on the tags, or the tails, I should say. Don't want to cut my mistletoe. There we go. So cute. All right, now let's get our card base. This is going to go on this side. Remember, this is what you would corner around if you want, and corner around just the 2 points on the card, and then just the 2 points on this strip. And then when you line it up, it should line up perfect. You'll see that video tomorrow on my website. Also on YouTube. They'll go live tomorrow, okay? But all the videos, even the replay today, and then all the cards, all the videos will be on my website tomorrow with the host code and all the updates on that. So you know how to use that. Okay? So isn't that cute? And then it's just a matter of putting this piece onto the front with dimensionals. Now, you're going to notice on my other card, the candy cane is going a different direction. But it doesn't matter. And, you know, you pick the direction you want your candy cane, but I want to show you both ways. So in case you do it and you have a favorite, I'm putting dimensionals on the ribbon to kind of secure that down. Okay, now we're going to peel off the backings of our dimensionals. I'll show you the other one with the candy cane going the other way. Okay, just give me a second. All right. So sparkly, that red. Oh, I love it. All right, and then this is just going to fit between your scallop, your section right here. So it should fit right in there really nice. Perfect. So that's your oh no, we got to put our magnet on. Good thing I didn't press that down. I totally forgot about our magnet. That's the cute part of the card. All right, let's put our magnets on. You're going to get 2 magnets in your kit. One right there and one right here. All right, so let me see which way this goes. You want to make sure they're magnetized. Okay, so this is this way here. So I got to put my glue dot. Let's put my glue dot on this one here on the bottom where the magnetized part is, because our centerpiece is going to cover this up. Okay, so we're going to put our mini glue dot with our magnet right in the center, right there. Okay, so now this is going to get covered up. See, you're not even going to see the magnet there. Then you're going to take the magnet and then you're going to drop that down right where that is. Then you're going to take another glue dot and put that on the back. Okay, whoop. Don't want that to stick to my finger. All right, so now we're going to close this. Now this has got the glue dot here, but it magnetized to the front. Perfect. So then close it up, press that down. Okay, and then now we can put this on the front to cover up the front. Okay. See, then it's going to snap shut like that. But let me show you. I didn't bring over my punch. You're going to need well, you can stamp any greeting. This is the greeting that I used on my finished one right here. Christmas cheer. So I stamped that in the real red or the poppy parade. And then I cut that out with the circle punch. You can use the dies. You can use whatever you want. I think this was for the 1 1/4 circle punch. Fits that. So stamp it, hand punch it out. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put adhesive on the back of the greeting. And then that pops up over top of your magnet. Because see, the magnet is under there. Can you see it? But it looks like it's dimensional because it's popped up. But it hides the magnet. So it's just like, whoa, how does it do that? So I don't have the punch over here, but that's how you put the magnet on. That's the most important thing. And you can use any greeting, but the greeting that I used on the finished one was Christmas cheer. Okay? Snap and snap. I have the card finished before we give it away, all right? Before I send it out. So that's how you make it. There's card number 2. So far, so good, right? Are we doing good? Yeah, we're doing great. Let me clean up. This card's a little bit more involved. It's not really. This card was actually Stacy's Glitter Queen's Retreat shoebox swap. And we all fell in love with that. So that's how I got this idea. So let me clean up here. Now this is her card, which is so cute. So now this is the 3rd and final card for your card kit when you use that host code. So this has a belly band. So you're going to slide it off. And then you're going to open it up, and then you're going to have your card on the inside. Isn't it cute? Thank you, Stacy. I love it. So this is definitely the third, little bit more involved, more gussied up, I guess I could say. It's not really more involved because it really is an easy card, just more layers. And you're going to get all these die cuts here. Let me show you exactly what's in your kit for this one. Hold on, let me get all my paperwork up here so I can give you all the correct measurements. All right. Once again, the candy cane, you can stamp it. If you have the stamp set, you're going to get one of the candy canes. And once again, it's going to be probably not the one I'm actually using today or the one that's on this card. It might be one of the other ones. But I want to show you that they will all be cute. And you'll have your candy cane going in the right direction. Okay, so I'm going to use one of these. Actually, one of these. This is what it's going to look like, though, in your kit. So once again, you're going to be able to cut this out with your hand, cut it out by hand with your scissors, or die cut it out with the candy cane dies. You're going to get a 3-inch stylish shape die. It's 3 inches. And then you're going to get the belly band, which is also going to be scored. I'm going to score that for you. This is 1.5 by 10. And it's scored at 3 inches and 7 3/8. And that's going to wrap around your card perfectly. And I like the polka dot side. These are the pieces that your embellishments or your die cuts that I will be sending with your card kit. This is the shaded spruce and the old olive cardstock. These leaves came from a different bundle. Let me show you that. So this is from Christmas Banners. Hopefully you guys got this. If not, add it to your order. Use the host code, then you'll be all set. This is the Christmas Banners. We're using this banner for the 'Tis the Season. Also, 'Tis the Season stamp set is in the stamp set. This is the die collection that you're going to die cut out your banner. And then your dies that I use to cut out your leaves. This one's with the shaded spruce, and then this one is with the old olive. But I'll die cut those leaves out for you. The banner, which is right here on the card. Hold on, let me show you. You're going to have to stamp this and die cut it out because the banner is stamped and you can't send stamped images. So that's the deal with that. So you're going to get the cardstock to stamp it, and then you're going to need the dies and stamps to stamp it. Okay? So that's the bundle. And then the little textured, what is this called? The textual elements. There's 20 in a kit for these. These are really super cute. We all went like gaga over them the way Stacy used it. So you each get one of those. And then your cardstock. These are not cut right. These should be 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And I need to cut two new pieces because these are not right. So 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, you need 2 of those. This is the scrap for your banner. Then you're going to need 2 pieces of the garden green. And you're going to die cut these out with the candy cane dies, which is this die right here. This is what you're going to need to cut this cute background out. You're going to cut it out twice. And I went ahead and already cut one out. I'm going to show you how to do that with the die cut machine. So I'm going to cut one of them out with you. And then your real red is 4 by 5 1/4. Okay? So I'm going to grab my die cut machine and I'm going to go grab some more real red cardstock so I can cut this properly. Hold on. Oh, and then your basic white is cut at 4 by 10 1/2, scored at 5 1/4. Okay, so that's for the base card. Let me go grab my stuff. Hold on. Forgot to cut that out again. Okay, so let me cut my cardstock here. Everything will be checked, rechecked, and double checked, triple checked. Because my husband and I are making all the kits, all right? So 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. You're going to need 2 of them. All right, since we got the trimmer out, we're going to go ahead and score these. So what you're going to do is you're going to score point to point on either your Simply Scored scoring tool or your paper trimmer at a diagonal. Point to point on the track and score it. You're going to do both of them the exact same way. Okay, that's it. You'll have to do your scoring. If I'm making so many kits, I'm not going to be up to scoring all these pieces. And that's why you're doing your die cutting for the garden green too, because you got to cut 2 of them. That's a lot of die cutting for all the card kits, okay? All right, now let me grab my die cut machine. Oh, you know what? Let me show you how I did the banner. Let's do the stamping for that so I can show you what I did. So this is the... Hold on. Let me grab my stamp. Like I said, I got such a thing going on here. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so I got my 'Tis the Season. 'Tis the Season. And where's my banner stamp at? Did it fall? Yep, there it is. Hold on, it fell on the floor. I didn't move my table over yet from the retreat. I was supposed to do that this week, but haven't had a chance. All right, so we're going to use the Garden Green again. The Garden Green Classic Ink. This is what you're going to do at home, all right? So when you get the card kit, you're going to take your basic white cardstock and you're going to ink it up with the Garden Green or whatever color you want. You can do it in the real red. And you're going to stamp it. The piece is definitely big enough. You could probably get 2 of them. Let me see. See if I can stamp another one on this side. I think so. Yeah, you could get 2 to the banners for the piece of white. So if you want, stamp 2. And then your 'Tis the Season, we're going to use the Real Red. Real Red Classic Ink. Now you can do it opposite. And the stamp is kind of curved already in the stamp set. So, and it's photopolymer. And once again, I'm using a slightly, well, it's quite a bit bigger. But use a bigger stamp so you can see the image where you want to stamp through your block. It will make it a little bit easier even more. So stamp. Let me see if I can pull my phone over here. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to pull this closer to me so I can see. So you can see, like, I can see, look, let me show you here. So you can see the banner through the block, right? So if you take like a really small block and you're stamping that, you're going to have a hard time lining it up with that banner. You know what I mean? Are you guys picking up what I'm laying down? So this way I can see the banner in my block too. So I can line it up even more. Even though it's a photopolymer stamp set, it shouldn't be a problem. But if you can see right where you're stamping, that's even better. Okay? So you're going to stamp the banner and the greeting. And then also the greeting, I'm going to stamp with the Real Red on the inside of the card too. I'm going to use the same greeting, but the stamp set comes with multiple greetings in the candy cane, sweet candy cane stamp set. A couple greetings in here. May the good times of today become the cherished memories of tomorrow. And then you also have Merry and Bright, candy cane wishes, mistletoe kisses, Christmas cheer, and then the one we're going to use. Because I use this on the other card. So I'm going to use the Real Red. I'm going to stamp this right in the center. Hopefully that's right way. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't double check. Thank goodness that's going the right way. Woo! All right. That's all the stamping. All right, now let's grab our die cut machine. Get all this stuff over here to the side. Okay, so we're going to die cut out the green piece first. Now remember, you're going to die cut 2 of them out, and you're going to have the cardstock to cut both pieces, all right? So I'm going to give you enough of everything to do your own die cutting. So this is the candy cane dies. This piece right here is what we're going to die cut the garden green in. And the garden green is cut at, what is this cut at? 4 by 5 1/4, I believe. And it's just going to have a little tiny border around that. Can you see that? It's just slight. So put that right in the middle. This is what's going to help if you have flat acrylic plates. Because if it's bowed, then, you know, it might kind of cut funny. I mean, not that you have to have a brand new piece of the acrylic, but it does make it nice. So we're going to cut that out. You're going to cut both of them out, actually. But I'm just going to cut one of them out to show you what happens. And you can run it back, run it through twice if you want. I feel like mine cuts pretty good the one time. This is that piece. Oh, it took all my pieces off. Isn't that awesome? So then that's the piece. Here, let me move the thing. Here, let me cut these. Let me show you how I cut these out. Hold on. Okay, so then you're going to need the banner die for this. And that is from the Christmas banner stamp right here. There's actually a couple banners in there that match that stamp set. So cute. So we're going to cut this out. Well, I'm going to show you what I did anyway. So you're just going to cut that out. Lines up really nice. Now I use the Post-it tape. This is on Amazon. So if you want to stamp it and make it perfect, just put some Post-it tape on there. And then we're going to run that through. I cut that out. If you have your magnet plate that you got from Stampin' Up with your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, it's perfect. I still use mine, but that's in my office. This is out here in my classroom here. So then you can see it cuts it out perfect. You just use some washi tape or, like I said, Post-it note tape or even a Post-it note. And then if you're cutting 2, cut 2 out. Use it for another card. Okay, so that's all the die cutting you're going to do besides the candy cane. If you want to do that, you'll use your scissors or the die. Okay. All right, that's it. Let me make sure the dies all go back to its place. All right. Garbage. Garbage. All right, so you're going to cut this out. Now, this is what that looks like. Isn't that awesome? Background. I love it. Oh, you know what? I stamped on the wrong one because I've already got one started, so I have to re-stamp this one. So I've already put one on there on the front of my 4 by 10 and a half piece. Right here. Yeah, right here. Okay, so what you're going to do, let me show you exactly what you're going to do. These are the right way that they were cut, right? So you're going to put one on there, just like that. And the trick with this is to use your liquid glue. Now, Stacy shared with us when we were doing her card for the make and take, she said, don't use the adhesive sheets because it's terrible. It's not that the adhesive sheets are terrible. It's just terrible with this piece because this piece is like perfectly matted for your 4-inch piece of cardstock. So if you use like tear and tape or the adhesive sheets, you know that they're really super sticky. So liquid glue is going to be the best adhesive to use for this card. Okay, so you're going to put one down the way you cut it onto your base of your basic white. Then the other one, all you're going to do is you're going to flip it over. And then you're going to glue that on like that. And that's going to create the really awesome crisscross background. Look at that. It's so beautiful. I love it. So just remember, because we were making the card and Stacy's like, she was doing the video for my team, you know, she was doing it. She's like, I hope I did this on the right side. Because after you die cut it and then you're putting the glue on. So just do a test run. So this is the way the one goes on. Then the second one, you're going to flip over and it's going to go on like this. So we're going to put the adhesive actually on the front side. And the liquid glue, it doesn't take long to put it on. Just don't squeeze a lot. Just barely squeeze it out because you don't want it to ooze out everywhere. And all I'm doing is the big strip and the edge. That's it. I'm not doing the little strips. It's too much. This is going to be glued down enough where it's not going to move. So it's going to be just fine. Okay? Just don't do a big old blob of glue because then it would be not good. I mean, you can wipe it off, I guess. Okay, so then all you're going to do is you're going to flip it over and you're just going to put that right on top of that previous. This is in the annual or the mini catalog. Did you guys see it and wonder how they did that? This is how they did it. Don't you love it? My fingers are sticky now. Okay, so then we're going to press that down. Now this would be the time to put like a black or a Poppy Parade ink pad on that, right? Yeah, so it should be lined up good. So then this is your card right here. Let me stamp my greeting in here like I did the other one. Hold on. I think I used the real red, right? Yeah, real red. Let's stamp another greeting in this one. I'm just going to get my stamp. Where's the stamp? There it is. Okay, found it. All right. Real red. Stamp it right in the center. Yep. Wishing you lots of love and joy. Love, joy, and happiness this Christmas season and always. Very cute. All right. Now, once yours is dry, we better wait for a couple minutes here. Let's go ahead and make our little embellishment. All right, so after you die cut your candy cane, right? Let me put all these other pieces over here. Get everything out of the way. All right, this is for, no, that's done. That's for another card. All right, so let me use my, let me use this. Which one do we want to use? Because I've already got two of them cut out. We can use the red or the multicolored. Which one do you think? Want to see it on the test here? So this is the finished card, so we can tuck one in here to see which one you want. Because this was the one I'm going to give away. So you got red and the Sweet Sorbet and the Blushing Bride. See how cute? It's still cute. No matter what candy cane you use. Right? And I'm going to try to die cut the right candy cane to go in the right directions for this one. Because you got all these little embellishments over here that make it cute. So the candy cane's got to go facing to the left for this one. So you could stamp it too. I think I'm going to use the red one on mine today. Okay? All right. So let's put some dimensionals on that. Gotta find my dimensionals. I think I need to be more organized, but I feel like I was pretty stinking organized. I really was. If you guys could see my desk, it's just everything's like on top of everything. Okay, so 2 dimensionals again. Back of the candy cane. And then you're going to have your circle, so put your candy cane right in the center. Okay. And then we're going to decorate. Now let's color your little berries on your little textual element right here. These are wood, so you can color them. And I think that even says it in the mini catalog too. So now you can use your real red if you have the Stampin' Blends. I'm using the Cherry Cobbler just because that's what we used with Stacy. I'm going to use the light. But remember, this is stuff that if you have it, use what you got. So I'm using the Cherry Cobbler light, and I'm just going to color the berries. Isn't this awesome? We were like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And look how easy that was. Then we're going to attach it with the mini glue dot. Now every week in the glitter pit, I'm hoping to do a different card class every week. So there's going to be at least 3 projects every week in the glitter pit. And there will be a kit that's going to be available to make the projects. So they're not going to be all the same. I'm hoping maybe next week might be Halloween. I don't know for sure yet. I'm just kind of going off of what I'm thinking I have. Where's my leaves at? There they are. All right, so we're going to take our shaded spruce and our old olive. I'm going to put my shaded spruce leaf on first. You're just going to add some glue to the edge at the bottom. Just a little bit. And then you're going to put this, here, let me zoom in a little bit because this is the cute part of the card. So you're going to put this shaded spruce over here to the side of the candy cane. And then you're going to use your old olive. Put your liquid glue on the bottom of that. Just a little bit. Put that over top of that. Okay. Then you're going to grab your banner that I cut out with you guys. So now this is what we did for the banner. You're going to take your bone folder and then you're going to curl it. So like I'm taking my bone folder and I'm putting it up against my thumb right here. And I'm going to drag the bone folder, like curl it, the banner. So I'm curling it down, right? So it's going down. The banner is curving down. Then on the ends, I'm going to curl up. Let me flip it over. So now I'm going to curl up. Well, it's still going to be going, okay. I'm just flipping it over, curling it the same way, but I'm flipping it over. So then it's going to go like wave and then wave it up. You know what I mean? So curl it like this with your thumb against the bone folder as like a compression there. Then flip this over and then just do the ends the exact same way, but it's going to flip it. See how it gives it that curve? Isn't that awesome? Some things you just forget over the years. Okay? So then you have your banner that's like waving, you know, like a flag, you know, that's waving in the wind. I don't know. All right, and then you can use, you know, whatever dimensional size. I'm going to use the mini because I have them here. Put them on the ends. One on each end. This is kind of like a home workshop, but it's virtual. Like when I have my club ladies over, you know, they come to the house and they make their cards and then they place an order. This way, you guys are getting the card kit. You make the cards, and if you want to place an order, I mean, I'd be very appreciative if you did, but you don't have to. So then there's your 'Tis the Season. Then you're going to put this banner over top of all that mess at the bottom. So it's going to cover it up. Ta-da! Then you're going to take your little berry thing here with our glue dot. And then you're going to tuck that inside underneath the banner too and stick that down with the glue dot. Isn't it cute? Seriously! I love it. All right, let me zoom back out. All right, now we're going to glue this part into the card. But first, we got to put our diagonal pieces on, right? We forgot. We kind of like left that piece. All right, so now these are, yeah, I've already folded them here. So these are your 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 square. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our liquid glue again. And I'm going to put liquid glue only on one side of our triangle. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the folded side and we're going to put it right up onto that 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch side. Well, yeah, it's really 5 1/2, right? But even though these are 3 3/4 and the card is 5 1/2, you can't even tell. I mean, because it's the same color, right? I mean, look. I mean, it's definitely smaller, but it's only by a little bit. Right? And then this one is going to go on this side. So do the same thing. We're going to put our liquid glue over here. Line this side up on that edge. And glue that down. Just like that. Now remember, if your order's over $150, don't use the host code. You'll still get the card kit, okay? I can't emphasize that enough because you're going to get a percentage of money to spend for free stuff. And if you use my host code, you won't get that. Okay, so then this, can you see the, yeah, you can see the center. This is going to cover that up. Whew, I love it. So I'm going to put this right in the center here. And the PDF or the printout is totally free. Anybody can get that if you want it to make these cards. I just want to do something over the top more for my customers because I love them. Wait, I got to adjust this here. Hold on. Hopefully that didn't stick down. Hold on. I got to scoot it down a little bit more. See, that's what's nice about the liquid glue. It's got a little saving grace in there. A little bit. So the card kits are just a little extra on top of your thank you note and your FSM tokens. And then you can make the card kit. If there was a way I could do it where you could get the card kit before I do the class, then you can do the card kit with me. I don't know how I can do that. Maybe we'll figure that out as we go. This is the first one. So I wanted to kind of do a test run, you know, to see if you guys want to do it, first of all, and if you like it. And if me and my husband can do it. I mean, it's a lot more work because we're going to be cutting cardstock that's coming out our ears. But it's not like a lot. You know what I mean? It's just all the pieces that you got to cut. Okay, so then your little crisscross here, right? Then you're going to take your belly band, and that's already been scored. So it should fit snug around your card. Remember, you don't want it too tight. You want to be able to have them slide that off, right? So line that up, and then I'm going to put some liquid glue on here. So line that up, and then press that down. And then I'm going to take dimensionals again, just to reinforce that adhered belly band on the seam. I can't even see it. It like blends in so good. And then it's going to also pop my little embellishment up on the front. Okay. So then this is going to go on the front. Oh my gosh, I love it. So then this, now with your, when you first put the belly band on, it's going to be kind of tight. So what you do to break that up is you're just going to slide it in the card to kind of lube it up. I know that's like a terrible word. Like when my husband says, what's the word that he uses that I don't like? I'm trying to think. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but yeah, lube it up is like what you're going to do is you're just going to slide this up and down the card like that to kind of lube it up. I guess that's the best word for that, but it just doesn't sound very good or professional maybe. So then the belly band will slide good, right? So, but before we finish with this, we're going to put our little embellishments on here. Now you're going to get your embellishments in your kit, but I didn't put them in this kit that I'm doing. I got caught up on there because I'm going to use the whole pack. So we're going to use the Elegant Faceted Gems. Now you're going to get 3 of the gems for this card. If you have them, you could definitely use all these gems on all the products or all the projects. Okay, so but in your kit, this is one of those things like the other card with the magnets. There's going to be cut 3 little white. Can you see the colors here? You got white, then you got clear, and then you got like a rose or a petal pink or a champagne color. Can you see it? So we're using the white. But if you got these, or if you order them, you can put them on all the cards and you can go crazy. Okay? So I'm going to use the 3 white. So I'm going to put them onto the circle. I'm going to put one down here. And then one over here. On the other side over here. Maybe right here. Yeah. So it kind of balances out the candy cane. So cute. I love it. Now, you can put some Wink of Stella on those little berries. You can put Wink of Stella on the card, on the candy cane. So then you're going to slide that off. And then you got the card inside. So those are your 3 cards for the card kit. Yay! Do you guys love it? Especially my customers. Do you guys love it? Do you love the idea? Oh, I was so excited about today. I couldn't wait. I was like busting at the seams. I was so excited. And I got all this, I mean, between backstage and my retreat, this is like how this all formed up. Seriously. It was like little bit by little bit, you know, then the more I thought about it, the more I did like design the cards. And I mean, we already did these 2 cards in my retreat, so that was actually pretty easy for that one. And then this one was Stacy's make and take, and then I had the other one, but I wanted to do something pretty simple for the other card too, because I wanted you guys to know that no matter what level stamper you are, it's just fun to stamp, you know. So now you can see the difference here with the red and the green. So you guys, when you get your kit, you guys can, you know, do what you want. We even stamped the greeting different with the red and the green. And then the candy canes look different, right? So here's the real red. Now this candy cane is stamped. So you'll need the stamp set for that because you're not going to get a candy cane for them. But those are the cards. And then here's the kit. Again, here's the PDF or the printable. Now remember, the printable goes with the videos because the videos are like so much better. I mean, if you guys are like me where I learn more visually, it's like, I mean, I can write the directions, but that's going to take umpteen pages. So it's better to get the PDF printout or I keep saying PDF, but it's not a PDF. It's a printable download. Print it out. It's 3 pages. And what's also really cool is that these are interacting links. So if you're looking at a computer or on a device, you can actually click some of these links here. So like here to click to watch the videos. Now this will take you to my website tomorrow. This link is active for tomorrow. Not right now, because my blog post's not posting until like after 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So, but after tomorrow, you can just click on this printable and it will take you right to the blog post. And then also this is linked right to my Stampin' Up website for my online store, so you can place your order there. Also at the very top, this will take you to my YouTube channel. If you're not a subscriber, why aren't you a subscriber? You don't want to miss the Glitter Pit Live. And then also my email information is up here. This will also be on the packet of all the information. There's a little information in here with my email and my website, and then a little thank you gift, which is the thank you note for this month. And then you're getting the envelopes and all the consumables in a little cute little packet. And like I said, my hope is that Richard and I can get all these cut out by Sunday, packaged up, and out by Monday. So, depending on how fast our mail works, you guys could have them by next week, early next week. Yay! I'm so happy you guys are loving it. Thank you. Oh, this makes me happy. Thank you. Love the magnet. I know, it was just something so like unique, right? And then it's like they won't expect it. When you send this out for a Christmas card, they won't expect that. When they close it, they're like, what? And then they'll be looking like, how do you do that? Like, I like the snap. Hear it? Which way do you guys can hear it? Thank you, Patricia. So cute. So remember, the magnets will be tucked inside your basic white envelope, because you guys aren't getting the clear envelopes. You guys are getting an actual envelope so you can mail your cards to your family and friends that you make, right? So that's the point of being a card maker. We want to share our love with our family and friends, right? So you guys will get a regular envelope. And then if you guys have any questions, of course, I'm just a text, a call, an email away. But all the videos, the shorter, cleaner versions will be posted on YouTube, on my channel, as well as my website. So once you get the PDF or the printable, then everything is going to be right there in one place. Okay? So really easy to access all the videos. And then you can pause it, rewind it, make it along with me in the video. It's really super great. And then one more reminder before we do the glitter spinner. Don't forget, tomorrow is a 24-hour flash sale for stamp sets. And it's pretty much all the stamp sets in the annual catalog. So you can check off the list. There is over 3 pages worth of stamps at 15% off. But this is for one day only, and it starts tomorrow. So it's perfect timing. So if you use my host code, which is this host code is active right now. So if you want to place an order, but my thought is you might as well wait for the stamps, especially if you want to buy the stamps at 15% off. Use this host code, and you got until Saturday at midnight, and this is Eastern time. And I will be I will be specifically looking at the time on the orders that come through. Come midnight, that will be the cutoff. So if you want the card kit, your order has to be placed by midnight on Saturday. Okay, and you have to use this host code, and it's got to be at least a minimum order of $40. Okay? That's just going to help me with the shipping of the card kit, because the card kit is going to go in a little bubble envelope, and it's probably going to be like $3 or $4, maybe $5, depending on where you're at. But so the $40, my commission off of $40 is $8. So it's not like I'm making a gazillion dollars, people. I'm making $8 off the order. And then the $8, the card kit, you're getting all the consumables, and then I'm covering the shipping. So, but I want to do this for my customers. I really appreciate all my customers, and I feel like I've done my thank you notes for so long. I needed to jazz it up a little bit, So, Saturday till midnight, use that host code. You want me to keep that up there in case? This is all on my website already, posted on my website. So here's my website again if you want to check that out. So okay, so let me do the time here, the time change. So midnight Eastern is 1 Central, right? 11 Central. Is that right? 11 Central. They're an hour behind me. Right? It's 3, 2, yeah, so 3, 2, 1 noon. So it's 12, 11, and then is it 9 Pacific, right? And 10 Mountain. Yeah, that's it. So these are the time zones for the cutoff for my card kit. So now, I know it's kind of confusing with the time zones, but when it's 3 o'clock here, Eastern time, it's 2 o'clock Central. So we're on the same time. It's just the time zone makes it an hour earlier compared to where I am. But it's 3 o'clock everywhere, as far as I'm concerned. It's just whatever time zone you're in. So I'm not going to be live at 2 o'clock my time. It's going to be 2 o'clock your time in Central. 3 o'clock is the same time as 2 o'clock, but Eastern. You know what I mean? So the time zones for the ordering is midnight Eastern time, 11 Central. This is 11 p.m., 9 p.m. Pacific, right? And 10 Mountain. Is that right? Yeah. Those are the time zones for the orders for this host code. Okay. All right. Let me see here. This is my website. Let me pull this up. Dawn, I think it would be easier for each of us to just ask Google about the times. Most definitely, Sue. Try that. Yeah. And see, I'm looking at it like 3 o'clock, but I didn't even think about midnight. So, yeah, midnight Eastern time. So, look on the Google, like Sue said. Pacific Standard, start watching at noon. Yeah, you're 3 hours behind me. So, that would be 9 o'clock, right? Pacific p.m. 9 p.m. your time would be the cutoff for the host code. Yes. Okay. Now your order is going to come from Stampin' Up. What you place with the host code, that order is coming from Stampin' Up. Stampin' Up is our warehouse. You know, they got all the goodies. My house isn't big enough to have a warehouse. So when you place the order using my host code, the order goes to Stampin' Up, and then they package it up really cutesy, and then they send it out, usually UPS. Sometimes it comes by USPS. It depends on the size and what you got. So, gets shipped out from Stampin' Up to you. Now, the card kit is coming from me. I will be personally mailing those out myself. So, you might get the card kit before you get your order, because usually it's typically 7 days for your order. Unless you live like in Colorado or California, you usually get it in 2 days, which is awesome. I would die for that kind of shipping. If I place my order here in Michigan on Friday, I usually have it by the next Friday, unless I do expedited shipping, which costs me a lot to do that. But that is an option. But typically I don't do that very often, except for new catalogs when they come out. But typically across the United States, like if you live way up on the East Coast, like in Rhode Island or Chicago, typically it's a week. So depending on when you place the order, they'll come in the next following week on that day, usually. Okay. But the stamps here, I can't emphasize that enough. I don't want to forget, because this is huge, right? All right, let's do the glitter giveaway, and then I'll let you guys go. Man, it's been like an hour and 42 minutes. We're like this every week, and I make one project. Right? I mean, it was good, right? It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Joanne. That's right. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. Yes, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Who is that? The Margaritaville, right? Jimmy Buffett. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's funny, Joanne. Thank you for saying that. Okay. Thank you, Renee. I'm so happy you love it. Just a little bit more something for you guys. I love you guys. Yes, Griffey's doing good. I got a video. I just couldn't bring it over here to my thing. We got him eating food, and he's so cute. He goes, yum. And he goes like this. Yum. So cute. He's like 9 months now. He's got 4 teeth, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, coming in. He's going to be so tall, but he's so adorable. I know it did. The time flew by Alan Jackson. Oh, you're talking about songs? Well, we love songs. Okay, I will definitely keep my eye on the time. Thank you. Thank you, Patricia. All right. And then you guys are still getting your FSM and your FSM tokens and your thank you note. So I don't think I'm going to print the receipt though for your orders, because you guys know I usually print your receipt with your orders too as like a little notepad. So just know with the card kits, you'll get the thank you note and the tokens if it reaches $50, and you'll get a token for every $50. Remember, you're collecting the tokens to get a free stamp set or a free bundle or a free die collection from me. Oh, my battery's getting low. Oh, no. We got to do this spinner here really quick before we get lost here. Let's do the spinner for the cards. All right. Now is the time you're really going to have fun. Now is the time you're really going to have fun. Nerelda, what's that mean? All right, let's go ahead and do the spinner before I get booted out here. So let's spin. We're going to do the cards the way we made them, all right? So card number 1 is the easiest one. Let me spin this here really good with my stylist. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, thank you guys. Adrian, is that right? Adrian, I think I got your address. Yay, that makes it so nice, doesn't it? I love it. Adrian Brush. Okay, so card number 1 is yours, Cupcake. Yay! Which one do you want? Let me know if you have a choice, red or green. I would say red. You're getting the red one. I don't have time to do picking here because we're going to get booted out. I don't want to get booted out. So let's do card number 2, which is the magnet card. Yay. Some of you guys already placed your order using my host code before I was even live. Thank you. Teresa, I think I got your address, don't I? Do I? Your name looks familiar. Yes, I think you won a couple weeks ago. Goodletson. I'm sorry. I try to pronounce your guys' names. Not very good at it, but you got to give me an A for, not an E. I don't want an E, but an A for effort, right? So you get card number 2, which is the magnet, right? Yay! So you get the one that says snap. I love it. Okay, so far so good. I got your addresses already. Now the last card is the crisscross, I'm going to call it. Crisscross. And I'm talking about the background. Okay, let's do it. Right here. Who's that? Nicole! Nicole, you won the early bird glitter spinner too. Today is your lucky day, girl. Yay! And it is fair. She won the early bird glitter spinner, and this is the early bird glitter spinner at the end of the hour, so it's fair. Fair is fair, right? So you got the crisscross card, Nicole. You got this one. Yay, ladies. Congratulations. Let me put these away, and we'll give you guys a round of applause. Don't you love it? All right. So Nicole won this card, and I'll put them all together. I'll send them together, okay? Because you won the faux sea glass shapes too, Nicole. Yay! And then Teresa, you won this card, the snap card. And then Adrian, you won this card. That's super cute. Oh, you know what I got on here is adhesive to close up the card so I can take pictures of it. I put removable adhesive on the back, but it just comes off really super easy. Okay, so there's your card. Yay. I think I will give you the green one. I'll give you the green one. Okay? Because this one I messed up a little bit. Right there. All right. You guys see my low battery? Look. We cut that close. Do you see it says low battery? Oh no. What is my percentage? 5. 5%. All right, so please use the host code. If you forget, let me know before Saturday's over, all right? And I'll get you added. But I'll have you marked down as before midnight. That's the most important part. Because come midnight, it's over. Then it's on to the next host code for next week. And they're very limited time because we want to get them cut and out. You know what I mean? All right. So did you guys have fun? Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave a wonderful comment. Tell your friends. We have so much fun in the glitter pit. Now we have lots of fun in the glitter pit. So, yeah, say a prayer for my husband. He's getting his teeth cleaned tomorrow, and then he's going Friday to get a root canal. So he's going to have his whole mouth worked on between tomorrow and Friday. He's going to be a little sore, but I don't think I go until October, I think. I know I go get my teeth cleaned first, though. So, all right. I love to hear your feedback if you like my card class idea, if you like the cards. Also, all the videos will be live tomorrow on my YouTube channel and my website. I know I mentioned that, but I just want to mention it again so you don't forget. All right? All right. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Same glitter time, same glitter station. We'll be right here in the glitter pit, 3 o'clock Eastern. All right? I love you.